It's too late, nights dancing, my blazer. Could get used to long drives, cab rides, your blazer. Could get used to be.
What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome to our channel. We're so glad that you're watching today. And my goodness, we're talking about a very special place. It's a country that we got married in. In fact, can you imagine that? It's been 6 years.
6 years.
Wow.
Wow. We made it.
Looks
like we made it.
So yeah, it's been 6 years since we lived in South Korea, and sad. Now we're back here in America, and Dari's lived here for what, like almost 3 years now?
3 years in June.
Yeah, so yeah, we've had a very long journey. We got married in South Korea. I lived in Korea for 1 year. Dari lived there for 7 years. And then we did this whole green card process to get Dari here to the United States. But there are just certain things that we absolutely miss about South Korea. And even though it's been now 6 years since we lived there, we wanted to talk about it in this video today for you. So we're going to go over 3 things that we missed. Number 1 being
The number
food.
one is food. Yeah, food is number 1. So yeah, there's a lot of food that I really miss in Korea. In Korea, food is like an art, actually.
You mean
So,
you can't get that here in Nebraska? What?
like if you go to like a barbecue or in a restaurants, they're not just serving you for just one single plate, but they will give you like an art of tables that is I will show you this kind of thing. So if you go to any like barbecue restaurants, they will not just serve you one plate, but also will give you like this kind of, set up table that is like, it's so good. One of my favorite dish there is called samgyetang, which is, they believe that it gives you energy, boosts your immunity. That's what most of like old people offer you, especially during summertime. It's so good.
And one thing that, so I'm not like, I never really got huge into Korean food, although I did love the Korean barbecue. Like, oh my gosh, after church, going with friends, eating as much beef. I mean, I'm from Nebraska, right? We love beef. So Korean barbecue with me, like, it was a match made in heaven. One thing I would say though is like their ingredients over there are just, it seems like it's more healthier, because I lost a lot of weight when I lived in Korea. That was part of
There's
crazy.
something in food that you can't find anywhere else. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm being biased. I really love South Korea.
And there's a lot of like, so because South Korea, it's such a hub. There are so many different kinds of restaurants. Like the best pizza I've ever had was in Busan at Seoul Tap House. And I'll have to like put a picture in it, but it was seriously like the best pizza that I've ever had. And the owner said to me that he went to New York City and learned how to cook pizza from like in New York, and then brought it back to Korea.
Yeah.
And so you just have such a variety there, and like, really good food. Number 2, the second thing that we miss is the transportation. So over in Korea, like here's the thing. We never had a vehicle when we lived in South Korea. We didn't even have a bike.
Yeah.
I did have a skateboard, and then I like fell, and I was trying to be young again, and I was like, oh, I want to start skateboarding like I used to, and yeah, it didn't work out. But in Korea, like, you have such great public transportation, like you can get anywhere.
You don't have to worry of getting car, because you can like, it's very easy to go places. There's like buses, train. It's up to you, like taxis anywhere.
Right.
So I think transportation is very like convenient
And it's affordable.
and affordable as
Right.
well. So I think it's
it's
the
clean.
best,
It's not scary. You're not kind of like, you're not worried that you're gonna get mugged by taking the subway. Like it's super safe.
The bus driver has their own uniform. It's very formal. Like they will open the door for you. You have to like they will stop on the very certain time. They will like if you have ticket, they will
Yeah.
arrive in a certain time, like
And
that.
it's super easy to figure out because the very first time I came to South Korea, I literally went. So she had to go to work. And so I was just me by myself, and I was in Pyeongtaek, and I decided I wanted to go buy a camera somewhere. So then I took the subway, and I went to Seoul, or I took the train, and I went from Pyeongtaek station at AK Plaza, and I took it to Seoul, and she was like, "What? Like, you've never been here before. What are you doing?" But yeah, I was able to figure it out.
It's very easy to navigate because everything also in English, so you're
You're
not
right.
gonna lost even if you don't know the language.
You remember the one song that they used to play when it would be like, arriving at your station? They had like the different songs.
Different song, like
Yeah.
it's very
there's
nice.
There's
The
something like
subway
that.
song.
Yeah, there's one like
The
that. It's
subway
super
song.
catchy. But yeah, and then you compare that to like in America. I mean, at least here in the Midwest, like you have to have a car. Like there's really no option. And when I first moved back to the United States, like I really did not want to buy a vehicle. I was like, I just borrowed my parents' car because I got so accustomed to not having a vehicle, and also just like walking,
Yeah.
Being in like more walkable cities, like that's super nice. But then before Dari moved here, I was like, okay, time to buy a vehicle. So
Yeah, I remember like our last apartment, like the grocery store is just walking
Right there.
distance.
Yeah.
So we don't need to worry like getting a car because you can just walk and grab groceries. Like it's very nice.
and we were right by
give you exercise at the same
Yeah.
time.
yeah, get your exercise, and then also like we had a taxi or no, a bus stop
The
that was
bus,
right
yeah,
there.
It's just
Yeah.
the terminal, the buses. It's just very,
Yeah.
everything is. I don't know. South Korea is very, for me, it's very like everything is right there. You don't have to look anywhere.
Well, and that's the thing too about their country is like the size of it too is fairly small, so you can get from Seoul all the way to Busan in like a couple hours,
A couple hours.
a day. You can be to one side of the country all in a day.
They have their trains options. You can be the fastest train
bullet
or
train.
just the regular one. So
Right.
they give you more options when it comes to public
Yeah.
transportations.
And then here, like where we're at now, there ain't no ocean in sight. We're very landlocked, so that is something I miss.
Yeah.
Being able to go and see such a beautiful area. Number 3, though, the third thing we miss are the
People and friends.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sister Cheryl. Kuya Johnny, hello.
all of our friends that are still in South Korea.
Ate Tin.
Yeah, we have so many friends, like a lot of Filipino friends that moved to Korea and that we met in our church, and then Korean friends, Mr. Kim. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that we miss. We'll have to put in some of the pictures. We used to have like people over at our apartment. We'd buy pizza and have a good time. Like literally our first apartment that we lived in was, it was a good size.
Yeah.
But it was packed. We had so many people in there.
Yeah, my coworkers always visited there and have pizza.
Yeah.
That's one
That
thing
part
I miss.
is,
Yeah.
I miss
the
that.
laughter, jokes.
And then going to like the river too and hanging out.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's very that's
Yeah. Unfortunately though, like when I lived there, it's COVID hit, so then it all of that pretty much changed right away. But yeah, all of our friends that are still there. So if you're watching this, we give you a shout out.
Yeah. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. And Dari speaks fluent.
보고 싶어요.
Dari's great. All right, guys. And so there's one more thing though that we miss more than all of these things.
Yeah.
By far, it's far better, far greater, and it's really not a thing.
Yeah, it's something deeper that you can't put in words.
Yeah, it's not like a feeling.
I don't know. It's just something that part of our life that we can't, put in words what it is.
Right. And to hear that, though, you need to watch for part 2. So make sure to follow the channel and we'll reveal what that big thing is, the number one thing that we missed from South Korea. in part 2. We'll see you there.
다음에.